Hey guys, it's the Reaper Hunter. So really quick, if my audio or voice sounds kind of distorted or you see little clips happening, it's because I'm recording this with OBS and not a pre-commentary recorded with Audacity, so hope you can deal with that. So the Umbra teaser trailer thing came out the other day, and I've basically been rewatching that over and over and over again since it came out. And what I've done is I have 3 different videos here: the base trailer, something I found, and basically the trailer slowed down, super slowed down. Like you can see each individual frame. So what I was hoping to accomplish with this video is basically I'm going to show you the base video that you probably all seen before, which is just so we're on the same pace. People have note with the weapon that Umbra is using. I see a lot of people calling it a Nakana, and it's not. It's a longsword. But that's just going to be a quick thing, just so I can show you that it is a longsword. And basically the initial analysis video itself. So first off, let's watch the original video. So again, if you've already seen this, then skip a little bit ahead. If you haven't, then well, enjoy.
Bring him back.
Alright, so off of all that, probably you have to think, okay, what little hidden things here and there did you miss? Well, first off, one thing I want to disprove really quickly is that this is not a Nakana. I know it looks like one, it could work as one, but it's not. It's a longsword like the Skana and the Dakra, etc. In this portion where he's attacking the enemies, he's using Crimson Darvish. And just to get that out of the way really quickly, I basically put a synced video here. I can't slow it down, this is Windows video player, but yeah. Put that out of the way. Okay, the actual analysis. So, there's a lot of things, there's not really a whole lot of things that are hidden or kind of reveal a whole lot, but there are some little hidden trinkets here and there that kind of help some theories that I've been putting up myself. Like the whole sacrifice, what's going to happen, etc, etc. So this lotus tree might have significance, but I don't think it really does. I think it's just more for visual effects. So of course now we got Umbra here, stabbing the sword in the ground, nothing too big happening. A really small feature I kind of noticed is that he looks at his hand the same way Stalker did during the second dream. The whole looking down, crunching the fingers, that kind of thing. So it's as if I have a feeling like Umbra is either aware that he's either missing his Tenno or has a Tenno to begin with. After all, he is a Warframe. Word got around that all the Tenno are waking up, so it would make sense. So we see some kind of battle happening here, and I know you're all kind of looking at Umbra right now, but it's really bad picture, but I want you all to look at the structures here. This doesn't look like any kind of tile set that we've seen before. It's something that I've seen before. I can't really tell if it's on Earth, but I'm pretty sure it is based on the vegetation. But it seems to be some kind of old stone structure, new tile set, so that might be something that we're going to see that's going to be new to the sacrifice quest. There's some more so Orokin type technology, that white gold stuff laced here and there, but it's mostly a grass and stone structure, so that's gonna be interesting. And that quiet shot kind of turned to a meme now, is the whole screaming part. When I see Umbra explode into energy like this, I get the sensation he's trying to commence transference. Like either his operator is trying to get out or he's trying to connect to it. I have 2 different theories. Let's try to say those. 2 different theories I have about this whole thing is that Umbra's Tenno is dead or dying in some kind of negative fashion, to where Umbra's Tenno seems to be either dying, is passing away, corroding away. Either way, it seems like it's as if Umbra can't necessarily connect or reach him or something. The second theory I have is that Umbra's Tenno has been captured or is being held against his will, or if anything, he's trapped inside of Umbra. because the way he's wailing, the way he's basically trying, he has his arms spread wide open, like he's trying to make room for something to get out. It's like his tenno is stuck inside of Umbra and can't get out. And it's probably hurting Umbra himself, and that's why he can't, that's why he's screaming in pain. But I'm feeling more towards the whole, it's more likely its operator passed away because of this next scene. Now, people have been pointing attention at this thing over here, next to Ballas. Someone said that this looks like tension, and I can see that with the whole dome and circular glowing eye bit. But the more you look into it, I think this is a pod. Because there's something in here, if you watch it really carefully, like a lot of you are going to be like leaning into your screens, but if you look really carefully right here, you can see this thing actually wiggling around, like it's writhing in pain or something. Like right here you can see the head, shoulder line. It's like a mummy that's been wrapped up and it's kind of wiggling around now. Well, it also kind of helps me with this theory is that this is around the same part that Ballas says, howl all you want, it won't bring him back. And right when he says it won't bring him back, the person disappears into what looks like transference energy, you know, the whole particle effect that Warframe does. And just like that, oh hi Ballas. Just like that, they're gone. They faded away and now there's just these energy particles. So that might be a way of saying that the operator passed away or is dying or is fading, because either way it seems as though Umbra is howling in grief. That's my best guess at least. So Ballas doesn't really serve too much of a theory, he's just kind of there to take your eyes off what's happening in the background. Get a couple creepy bright flashes of his face. Again, this looks like it's on Earth. I can see a tree, the vines, and then you got these Orokin structures in the background. So this looks like it might be some kind of hidden cove somewhere on Earth. But once again, it flashes over and over again. Again, it's just taking your attention off everything. And here we can see this thing clearest, but now it's farther away. But you can still kind of see what I'm talking about. Like this is some kind of capsule, because again, you can see the shoulders here, the headline here. He can't raise his arms up for some reason, it seems, but there's definitely something going on with this, and I'm pretty confident this is Umbra's tenno. This is his operator, and something's happening to him. Another thing that fuels my idea that Umbra might be, or that the operator might be dying, is because the first reveal of Umbra, his first trailer, we hear what sounds like medical equipment, you know, the heart rate monitor beeping in the background, and that's normally not a good thing to hear. So something else I want to bring up to a point is that if Umbra's operator is dead, there's a good chance that Umbra is fully sentient. And I don't mean the faction, I mean like the word, like he is aware, he has consciousness, he knows what's going on. Because the first thing a lot of people will think of is how your Warframe saved you from the Stalker, moved on its own and split Hun Hao in half. Well, that's not the only instance that your Warframe moved on its own. A lot of people seem to have forgotten the moment where we had to fight Chroma during the New Strange Things quest or something like whatever it was called. There was a fully sentient Chroma that we had to fight in that quest, which kind of goes to show that Warframes can move on their own. We also have the Rhino Codex entry where Rhino's original golem state was basically this rampaging monster that had no control over itself. One thing we definitely saw in the second Dream Quest was that your Warframe definitely has some kind of protective instinct towards you. So it makes sense, again, why Umbra might be grieving and screaming in, again, grief, because he failed to protect his operator, which would explain why he's trying to probably bring him out. Kind of like a small child that doesn't really know what's going on. He's just kind of... He doesn't know why his operator died, he just knows that he's dead, but he's trying to get him out still. But, again, that's all just a theory, this is all just theorizing. But it's interesting, this might be some really cool stuff that's happening right now. So, let me know what you all think. Of course, I'm just throwing my 2 cents out there. Maybe you all got some cool, better ideas. You know who I am, I'll catch you guys later.